basically it's an input list of intervals, and the output is basically the longest continuous type of milking and then the longest idle time. This is essentially an interval merge problem. While you're merging all the different intervals, try to keep track of both the continuous time and also the long interval. So let's see how do we so we have integer n, which is input. So int n, int n equals 505, since the largest number n is 5,000. And then, it's pair of integers for each interval, right? So we need for and I equal 0, I less than n. We need two separate integers. Now this is int a of n. A vector. T1, T2, so a vector. Then a dot push back T1, T2. Okay, so we got all the input down. Now we need to sort, right? It's a dot begin, a dot end. So we have to sort the vector first. Then for auto v of a. So this is a sorted array. So we need to do an interval merging. L equals 0, R equals 0. These are the 2 pointers. So L equal V of V dot X, R equal V dot Y. So we define X to be first, or L less than R. No, we just need to do if v of 0, right? So v of 0 y and v of 0 x and y. So for auto, if v dot x, right, is less than or equal to L, then we know they have overlap. We know R equal v dot y. So we extend in R equal else. We save the result. We save the result and then L equal v dot x, R equal v dot y. After we did all of these, there's one final. Oh, we have to define the gaps. The gap. So this, if the continuous time, gap 1 is the continuous time, right? Gap 1 equals R minus L. The longest continuous time. Then gap 2 equal max of so that's our gap 2. So we do this. Gap 1 and gap 2 are zeros. Initialize need to be initialized to 0. So in this case, we just need to update gap 1. So in the end, so this milk milk2 to cc. So we 7 errors. So we have A is pushback, right? Expected A dot pushback. A is I, right? Right. V of x must be less than or equal to R, not R. Okay, we typed R before, so that we got that wrong. So this is the final code. We added these lines. Gap 1 is a continuous segment size. Gap 2 is the gap between those segments. We keep track of the maximum one of that. So we now get the correct output. So now we just we need this task. Make sure we saved it. Milk cows. Those are really trivial things, but the site. So we didn't get correct. This milk2. So 2-1, that's obviously wrong. So let's put in debugging code. So we have to see out here, right? Here. So we got 1, 3, 1 to 3 somehow, and 4 to 5. Where does 1 to 3 come from? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1 to 20. So 1 to 20, 2 to 1. To 20. So oh. Where did 120 go? No. So R equal V dot Y, right? If two need to be compared to equal max of R V dot Y, not R equal V dot Y. So once you get this fixed, then we'll see how it goes. This one, okay. So I have too many output of debugging, so I have to comment this out. So that got us past all the tests.